this is Trisha. I'm a Tyra Beauty independent beauty trainer, and I have gotten some requests to show you how to contour your face, and it's actually really quick and easy, especially using Tyra products. So I want to let you know what I used ahead of time before I started, because I've already put some stuff on my face. I moisturized it using a facial moisturizer. I also put some of this L'Oreal True Match foundation on, and then I followed up with like a Revlon Color Stay concealer. And where I put that concealer was I put it right here, a little bit above my eyebrows, down my nose a little bit. I put it right here in like a dotted line out, and I rubbed that in. I put some right here in this crease. Sometimes we get these dark creases on the sides of our nose. They'll either be red or discolored, so I did that. And that's about all I did so far. So that's what I started with, and now I'm going to get to the contouring part. And contouring is different for everybody. I have a high forehead, so I tend to contour my forehead. If your forehead sits lower, you don't need to contour. You don't need to add anything. But I like to bring my hairline down because I don't have bangs anymore. And I'm thinking about regrowing them, or cutting them, but I don't know if I want to do that. So I use contouring here. I also have a little bit of a pudgy face. My cheekbones are hidden, and so I will contour along my hairline and my jawline to thin out my face. So let's show you how that's done. And I also give myself the high cheekbones. So first I'm going to do my cheekbones. And I'm going to feel right underneath. And I want you to know that I'm actually pretty fair. I do my forehead like that. I thin out my nose because it's broken. I don't know if you can see, but I have a bump right here, a bump here. It's kind of all over the place. So I will straighten my nose out. Just putting a little bit, bringing it down my nose. You don't have to do this, but I like to because of the broken nose thing. That's how I do my nose. I also want to do my jawline because as I get older, I'm starting to get this little saggy part right here, and I don't like it. I don't think anybody does. I call them my baby jowls. So I take the Sculpt in a stick, and I go right on that crease. Right where if your jaw had a corner, where it goes under, that's where you want that line. I put a little bit under my lip to create a shadow for my bottom lip, and it makes it look fuller. And that is about all I do as far as contouring or sculpting. That's the first stage. Now look how fast this is to blend. It's pretty quick. It only takes a couple minutes. So I'm just kind of swabbing, which is like a dabbing and a swiping motion at the same time. And I dab it and then take it up to my hairline because I don't want product in my hairline. I don't want it sticking it to my hair. And if you've ever put on any kind of makeup that's near your hairline, like foundation, it just, gets in your hair. It just looks wrong. So now I'm going to do this. And I'm using, by the way, my middle finger in a good way. So you just dab back and forth until you get to the thickness or intensity that you like. And I put a powder over it, so I like it to be a little bit darker than I would wear it normally. You don't have to put a powder over, but I like to. It blends it all out. So, see that? And I'm using a lighted mirror that simulates sunlight. So this is what it would look like. Plus I'm facing the window even though it's cloudy outside. So I just kind of rub it underneath my lip, just in that little spot, that little goatee spot. And then, without my glasses, I'm going to rub back and forth in a straight line. You don't want to take this up your face. So it's best to start off rubbing it back and forth like this. It's nice and moisturizing, this makeup, so it's easy to blend. It's easy to do all this stuff, but it's not going to clog your pores. And then I pull down a little bit because I want that contouring in my shadow line. I don't want people to go, oh, look, she's got a line on her face. I want it to be hidden in that. So I'll take it in front of my ear and back of my ear just a little bit after I've rubbed it, and it blends right into my face. See that? Now I'm going to do my nose. I'm just rubbing it in because I don't want it super dark on the sides of my nose. I want to create an effect. And it's nice that you only have to use your fingers. So there. I made a nice shadow line that will all get blended in when I do the rest of my makeup. So that is Sculpt in a stick. Now I'm going to move on to the lightness stick. That's the next thing you want to do. Make sure I got the right one. I have two. One is almost empty. So here's my lightness stick. It's nice and creamy as well. And this is where I want to put on places that I want to pop out. So I wanted my cheekbones to sink in. That's the whole thing about contouring, is you want those things to kind of recess and not get as much attention. I don't want my baby gels getting attention. So that's what you're going to do. You know, with your nose, you want it to be straight. So you're kind of bringing the focus. People look at the lightest part. That's the whole concept. So first I do chicken feet. That's what I call it. I will put a little bit over the arch of my eyebrow. I even put it on inside for later when I do my eyes in a stick, which won't be on this. I come down my nose nice and straight, the tip, and then I come on my top of my cheekbone, and I'm going to stop it right about here on my eye. Just like that. I am also going to do my Cupid's bow. This is going to help my non-existent top lip get a little attention. Just like that. And I'm also going to do my chin. Okay? Now I'm going to use my ring finger, and I'm going to tap and swab depending on what I'm doing. So right here by my forehead, I am tapping, I'm dabbing and swabbing because I want it to reach up into my contouring. And I'm going to kind of blend it in real gentle. You want to push it into your skin. You don't want to take it away. So it's good to kind of push it in. And you could tap. I have a blemish right there. And the great thing about this stuff is that it's micropigmented, which means it's just a really fine milled powder. It's super, super fine of mica. And mica has the tendency to take light and disperse it. And so it brings this glow to your skin. But if you have a blemish or something, go right on the top of it because it hides it. It's like I don't know. It's like special effects for your face. I call this whole look Spanx for your face because it literally drops pounds off of you. It's wonderful. So that didn't take long at all. Besides my talking and explaining, That is how you contour your face. So watch my next video to learn more.